All right, traders, here we go with the watch list video for Wednesday, January 25th. Nice day in the chat room today. The SPY, pretty narrow range. I think things were on hold because I guess Microsoft was reporting after the bell. We'll glance at that real quick. There's the daily, closed at 242.20. As I'm talking, it's trading at close to 252. So a nice little earnings pop in Microsoft. Maybe that helps the market tomorrow. I already made a video about this, but let me go into, I like to show some highlights from the chat room before I go into the watch list. So here we go with BIAF. Was strong early. It's on our morning gap playlist. And probably looked about like this when Gunil gave the idea over 193, which was the early high of day. Look what happens. Just immediately green. Great post. Matt D gave the second mouse through 250. Which was right about there. Again, worked right away. Matt D gave another idea, 5's buy zone near the 520, which was right there, and he got a nice bounce there too. I actually have a screenshot of those that I took from chat. So several ways to play BIAF today. It was a nice one, and that's the big one. I also gave COSM was another big one actually. I gave this idea during the lunchtime Q&A. When it looked about like this, you know, around 11:15 is when I do it, and generally I say, hey, share with the group what you're watching in the near future, you know, for the next hour or two or whatever, and then I'll share it too. And I gave the idea of COSM over the early high here, which was 490. It was the opening high. It was starting to curl up, and the 490 break, and it went nuts. It went all the way to 688. So that was another really nice one in chat. And speaking of COSM and BIAF, there's COSM. I'm going to watch it again tomorrow. It's on the list. BIAF, same thing, even though it closed well off its highs. Also GROM, nice gap up. Closed about where it opened though, but it's going to be on a chart. Whoops, NEON. I always type that backwards. Goes on bounce watch. Really nice run. Now you got a couple days down into that area we look for a bounce. So we'll see if it gives an A+ setup tomorrow. Remember, I'm a day trader, folks. Looking for ways to make some money intraday tomorrow. I make my money between the bells. I'm in cash every night. EH, just a quiet day. I still think it's holding the 20-day. It may be ready to bounce back up. No trades in it today. GNS, you know, if you're a day trader and you don't have this on watch, what are you doing? I had this big move here, then the gap up. Shorts won that day. Next thing you know, it turns right around. Now you got a quiet inside day today, so I'm going to keep it on watch. PXMD, kind of a sleeper pick, but a little bit of extra volume today. Kind of breaking out of a 2-month range maybe. So that one goes on watch. BTB, nothing pretty on the daily, but it is moving up, and it's been in the news a lot lately. So I am going to see if it gives a continuation of today. I mean, if you look at today's move, it went from 210 to 295. That's a huge percentage gain. Ugly daily chart, but still going to have it on a chart. NRGV. Had this nice pop back here, kind of going sideways and starting to curl up. Today hit 510 before closing at 466. So my thinking is, if we break through 5, then we've got 510 as another potential catalyst. And we look to the left and say 551 could be another catalyst. So I'm going to keep NRGV on a chart. And then last, I don't have a big list today. EHTH, which there's nothing pretty here, but in after hours, I guess they reported it's trading at 671 right now. So potential gapper tomorrow. We'll put it on the gap playlist, and we'll add others as we always do in the pre-market. I'm going to keep it short and sweet tonight. Really nice day, great teamwork. I'm done babbling. We'll see you guys in the chat room in the morning.